What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I have another video for you guys. And today we're going to be talking about the best cleats for wide feet, and these are like current cleats that you could buy in 2023. And right now I'm just going to give you 4 cleats that are the best for wide feet in my opinion, that I've tried, that I feel really comfortable in them, and you guys can actually go buy them right now in 2023. I'm going to mention like 3 other cleats that I don't have but I know for sure are also good for wide feet, so we'll just get right into the video. Alright, so the first boot I want to talk about is the Puma Future Ultimate. And also, this is in no particular order. Like, I just have these cleats lined up. I think this is a really good option for wide feet. This boot overall has like a good amount of volume to it, and it has a good amount of width all throughout. I feel like in the beginning when I was trying these cleats out, I did feel them a bit tight and a bit like restrictive here on the side. But once I started playing with them and broke them in, the upper did soften up significantly. I'm guessing it's just like the internal liner that just is a bit stiff in the beginning, but once you do play in them, they do soften up and they just feel more comfortable. And these cleats honestly are just really good. They're really structured in the midfoot, but they're kind of still like wide in that area and all throughout actually. And it's a really good performer. The sole plate's really solid, nice and flexible, and has a good amount of stiffness here in the midfoot. I really like it. The touch on the ball is great. It is kind of like on the padded side because it does have like a little bit of a padded liner, but overall it's not overly thick. It's a really nice feeling in my opinion, and overall the boot fits really great. I would only say that it does run a little bit long. I do have a little bit of space, but for me I wouldn't go half size down. But overall this boot is really comfortable, and I would highly recommend this if you guys have a bit of a wider foot. And also, I don't have a full review on this boot yet. The full review will be coming probably next week or in 2 weeks once I do finish up the video and like get my thoughts together. But so far this boot is really good. The next boot that I have is this one right here, the New Balance Tequila V4. And now this is a laceless option, and this is a really good boot as a like laceless and just a good boot in general. And I feel like this is pretty good for wide feet, especially because New Balance does offer like a wide foot variant, and so this is actually the wide foot variant, and it fits really good. Even though it's like a wide foot variant, it doesn't feel like it's overly wide. Like, it fits really good. It hugs your foot really nicely, but without like squeezing it. And the performance is there in terms of like this being like a good like laceless boot. The upper itself is a hypo knit upper. It's really soft, really flexible. I really like it. It's not overly padded. You have this like kinetic stitch reinforcement here that adds a little bit of texturing, but it's mostly for like reinforcing the sides of the upper. But it doesn't make it stiff at all. It's still nice, soft, and pliable. And overall, this boot is very good, very unique. If you guys have like a wider foot and always wanted to try laceless boots, but you couldn't, this is a really good option. Like I said, the wide foot variant I feel like is wide enough for basically anybody. Obviously, they will feel a bit tight just because it has to be, because it's a laceless boot. But the fit overall is amazing. Performance-wise, it's really good. The lockdown is actually pretty good for like a laceless boot. Like here, the heel is pretty comfortable, and it has like this nice like grip on it, like a Velcro grip that really grips your sock nicely, and it just fits really well. But yeah, the New Balance Tequila V4 is a boot that I would highly recommend for someone that has a wider foot. The next boot that I want to talk about is the New Balance Furion V7. Now again, this is from New Balance, and this is because New Balance offers a wide fit variant, and this is another wide fit version. So since this is like a speed boot, it will fit a bit tighter and closer to the foot. So I decided to go for the wide fit variant, and I'm glad I did because it fits really, really nicely. It hugs my foot still really nicely without squeezing it. It has that nice like sock sensation with this like knitted material. And the wide fit variant I feel like is wide enough for just anybody. And the boot overall, like the New Balance Furion, is such a good boot. It's such an underrated football boot that obviously people don't try because it's New Balance, but it's really light. It has a nice like thin upper right here, really soft. The fit is amazing on this boot. It just fits perfectly with this like burrito, not burrito style, but like a flap over tongue here. It's just a really nice fit. The stud pattern is nice and aggressive, and it just has a nice like feel to it. And like I said, it's one of the lightest boots out on the market right now. But yeah, New Balance Furion V7, an excellent choice if you guys are looking for like a speed boot and something really light. If you guys don't fit into like the Vapor or like the Adidas X, this is a really good alternative, and you guys could actually get these really cheap. A lot of people don't really buy these, so you could get them on sale. But yeah, the New Balance Furion V7 is a really good option. Now, other boots I do want to mention that I don't have but I know are really good for wide-footed people is the New Balance Furion 442 V2. Those are really good for people that have wide feet, especially since it is like a leather upper. The upper will stretch a little. Also, you can go with the Adidas Copa Mundial, which is an all leather boot, a classic. Another boot like that's a bit more expensive, but it's like similar to the Copa, is the Mizuno Morella 2. That boot is really good again. It's on the expensive side, but it is a bit more modern than the Copa Mundial, and it'll fit everyone. Now, the last boot on the list is the Adidas Predator Accuracy, and I think this boot is really good, like performance-wise, and it just has a nice, unique feeling. I feel like it's wide all throughout, like here the midfoot, here in the toe box, it's wide. The upper is a hybrid touch, and so it's really, really soft and really pliable, like all throughout. And it just, I feel like it just softens up really nicely once you start wearing them, and kind of like stretch a little here on the shape of your foot, in my opinion. And yeah, this is just a really good option for someone that has a wide foot. That's from Adidas. Alright, so that's it for today's video for the boots that are best for wide feet. Now, these four I think are really great, amazing performing cleats that are really good for wide-footed people, that are really comfortable, that I've tried and I think that are also really good as someone that does have like a bit of a wider foot. If you guys do want more information, like more details on each boot, I do have full reviews on all of them except the Puma Future Ultimate. I am working on that currently, and this review will come maybe next week or probably 2 weeks. I still have to like test them a bit more and go to the field and try them out a bit more. If you guys did find this video helpful, make sure to like the video, please. It really helps me out. Also subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed already, so you guys can see like more content, more videos on football boots, as well as the review for the Future Ultimate. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.